If I have a woman who I truly love, and I go out and fuck, and I come back to her, and I don't care about her, and I only love my girl, that's not cheating. That's exercise. If she even talks to a dude, it's cheating.
I absolutely not really love women. I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet. They create life. They should be protected. They should be provided for. I would never let a woman pay for a bill. I would never let a woman, if someone touched any of my women, I would stand up against 10 men by myself and risk my life to protect her. I believe that women are beautiful creatures. I just don't think that they're as emotionally calm as men in stressful situations. I don't think they can fight like a man can. And for the same reason, I would never drop my children in an all-male nursery. I think that's strange and weird. I would only drop them in an all-female nursery. Women do certain things and men do certain things. And we live in a world now where the whole idea of the roles has been conflated to the fact where if I come along and say women are better with children and men are better at fighting, that I'm somehow fucking sexist when it's clearly true. There's nothing wrong with stating the facts. It's the truth.
A life without children is vaporous, and it's inane, and it's pointless. And you may sit here and think that your career matters, but the truth is that your job will fire you out of wind. Don't give a second. Don't give a solitary shit. And when you're 52 and you're past it with no grandchildren in a house by yourself, and all your friends have grandchildren in this beautiful life, and you're sitting there by yourself, you think the fact that you can afford a few extra Gucci bags is going to genuinely make you feel happy? I was at my grandmother's 93rd birthday. I stood there and I looked at my 93-year-old grandmother, and there was a whole room full with maybe 70 people that came from that one woman. Isn't that remarkable? Yeah. That nobody cared about her career. Nobody asked what job she did. Nobody asked how many times she went to the club. You had 70 sentient beings, including myself, full of life from one woman who dedicated herself to being a mother and a good wife. That is beautiful.
I'm at a hotel and I'm eating. I'll finish the buffet and I'll go up to the chef and say, that was amazing, very good. Who's ever complimented a buffet chef? Nobody. They stand there all day, cooking all day, making very average food. And I'll eat his average ass food and go tell him good job. And his face will light up like you would not believe. I really believe in spreading positivity as a whole. I do believe in that. I mean, I'm sure there's people who hate me. There's people who are going to listen to this podcast and go, this guy's full of shit. This guy, da-da-da. But I don't need to lie about anything I've ever done.
Tate Spiritual, and I'm back with another video, man. Simple. Now I'm gonna talk to you guys today about Andrewtate, or as some of his fans and supporters call him Top G, or as he calls himself. Now, for those that don't know who Andrewtate is, I'm pretty sure you've seen a TikTok about him. If you don't know about his name, you've seen a TikTok, Instagram story, post. You've most likely seen this guy because he's been going viral on the internet for a few reasons. One, because he speaks his mind. He does. And he doesn't care what people think about what he says. That's clear. Two, his accent. People find it hilarious. Three, the things he says are controversial. Not all, but a lot of the things he says are controversial. He speaks a lot about women. He does. And women's intentions. He does. Now, there's been a few guys that have already done what he's done. One of the most popular ones, and he passed away recently, was Kevin Samuels. He spoke to women a lot, and he sparked a lot of controversy behind the things that he said. Now, the thing about Kevin Samuels, and I've never made a video on him, but I agree with some of the things he says, and some of the things I disagree with. Some of the things he was spot on. Some of the things I'm like, I don't know about that one. When it comes to Andrewtate, I feel the same way. But it's something that people are not realizing about Andrewtate, and people like him that speak on women, mostly. You see, we live in a society where there's a gender war going on right now, and I don't know when this video is going to drop, but I have a video coming on the gender war, so it's either already dropped when you guys see this video or it's going to drop. There's a gender war going on right now, and in this gender war you're going to have figureheads, people that people look up to as, okay, these are the pillars of the gender war. Now you got all these rappers like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B and various other women that go on platforms and they speak about men a lot of negative things about men. So is it really that shocking when people like Andrewtate or people like Kevin Samuels pop up? It shouldn't be, because that is going to happen in this gender war that we are in. when in reality, we shouldn't even be in a gender war. But I'm going to go into that more in my next video, or the video that has already dropped by the time you guys are seeing this one. You see, Andrewtate speaks his mind. Some of the things he says, I can tell he's trolling. I can tell he's trolling. He knows what gets clicks. He knows what gets him in the algorithm. He knows. Now, me saying that is not me saying he says everything that he says it just for clicks and all that. No. But he knows when certain situations arrive, okay, if I deliver it in a certain way, it'll trigger this response. It'll trigger this. He's aware how to market. He knows how to market himself. He knows how to go viral. Again, some of the things he says, I agree with. I agree with. And I think more people would agree with him had he not delivered those messages the way that he delivered them. Because see, with him, it becomes more about how he's saying something instead of what he's actually saying. It's like when you listen to Andrewtate, you have to pick out what he means. You have to decipher past the delivery. You have to decipher. The thing is, a lot of people, they're not going to do that. When they hear how he says something, and if it's offensive, they find it offensive, they're going to reply in that same manner. A lot of women hate Andrewtate. A lot of women do. A lot of men look up to him. When Kevin Samuels passed away, a lot of women were cheering. They were happy. That's sad and that's pathetic, really. Because at the end of the day, everybody has their opinion. Somebody's opinion in the manner that they use their opinion does not justify you saying they should have died. Okay? Obviously, it's levels when it comes to that. But nothing that he said and nothing that Andrewtate has said warrants people to wish death upon them. All right? Wow, that's like some type of bug. But anyways, I want to make this video to speak on Andrewtate because a lot of his information, I feel like it can be useful, but it's just with the way that he delivers his information, it just sways people the wrong way. So anyways, let me know below how you guys feel about Andrewtate. And I'm going to say this, more and more figures from the male and the female side, as long as this foolish gender war continues, and it is foolish, as long as this foolish gender war continues, more and more people are going to start arriving like him from both sides. It's going to happen. It's bound to happen. We shouldn't be in a gender war, but we are. Now, let me be clear. Everything that Andrewtate speaks of is not about women. Some advice he drops on men about how to become better businessmen, better leaders, be more confident. So all of his information is not just about women. Let's be clear on that. It's not just about women. But the thing is, the most viral clips about him is pertaining to women. But anyways, let me know below what you guys think about Andrewtate. That's my perspective on it. I agree with some of the things he says, and some of the things he says, I'm like, wow, I can't fathom he actually said that. Anyways, remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and comment how you feel. Tate Spiritual signing out, bro. And like the Navi saying Avatar, I see you. Until we meet again. Simple.